You should know by now that you can't tell me anything without it going on air, right?
I know. So I triggered my husband. Like bad. And
what did you do to this poor man?
So I was like, oh, how do you squeeze the toothpaste? And he looked at me and he said, you do it wrong. And he was so triggered, Kirsch. He told me he would never get on me about never cooking a meal again in our relationship if he could get me to squeeze the bottom of the toothpaste. He told me I was a monster
because I squeeze it from the top, do you?
He told me I was a monster because I squeeze it from the top and he has to push it back down every time. And I said, this is the first I'm hearing of this.
When you put gas in your car, do you just spray it directly on the engine too, instead of putting it in the tank?
No, I would never. That would be insane. Okay, I am not a monster. No, but the way I triggered him with this, I never knew I bothered him this much about my toothpaste.
What does he do in the bathroom that bothers you, though?
It just doesn't put the toilet seat down.
All right.
Or turn the lights off. Don't even get me started on not turning the lights off. But I don't even think I would be as triggered as he was when I said that.
Have you ever fallen in because the seat was up?
I'm not talking about that right now.
A little splashy splash when you don't expect it, middle of the night. Ooh, gotta peeps. Oh, I'm in the
Might have happened once.
Okay.
Or twice. But honestly.
For some reason, I picture this hilarious and I hear you swearing in the bathroom.
Wait, this is why people should have separate bathrooms, okay? Because then they wouldn't have to look at the toilet seat or the toothpaste.
I can't. So, scale of 1 to 10, how triggered was he over by the
you should call him right now and ask him.
I'm not going to ask him that. You tell me scale of 1 to 10, how triggered was he?
I think he was a 20.
Over the toothpaste?
It's only because I didn't know that upset him so much, and we've been together for a very long time.
When your boy is 10, he is. I know. He needs to find some chill.
No, but it was just more it's not like he was yelling at me or anything. It was just more I hit a button.
Wow.
And I kept hitting that button because I didn't know it bothered him that much. And now I just think that I might keep doing it. I don't know.
You know what? From now on, just brush your teeth, squeeze it from the top. Right? Have it all discombobulated or whatever upsets him. Squeeze it from the top, and then instead of spitting the toothpaste in the sink, just right over on the mirror.
I just think we need separate toothpaste.
I think you do.
Honestly. But the way you also just looked at me, too. Have I been doing this wrong my whole life?
Well, I mean, it's kind of monster behavior. But, I mean, aside from that, little look behind the scenes here before we get into this story. There is a website that a lot of radio stations use and TV for their morning news and that kind of stuff. And they post all these stories that they think listeners and viewers are going to think are important and entertaining. And why is this one on here? Jelly Roll bought a Squatty Potty. This is something we want to know about?
Okay, have you ever had a Squatty Potty? Do you not know how defensive I get about Squatty Potties?
That's a different story. Why do we need to know that Jelly Roll has one?
Maybe he's endorsing them. Actually, no, you're right. I thought you were going to choose the other one. I forget what it just said, but it was something about rock, paper, scissors. Maybe they just are really searching for that audio, or maybe they want to be relatable to people like me.
Yes, so something like that. That's Jelly Roll bought a Squatty Potty is what you needed to know today. And I'm actually concerned now because I've never in my life thought I would meet someone, or know someone
Kirsch.
Where I would mention a Squatty Potty and they would
Kirsch.
be like, do not even go there.
I have a travel Squatty Potty.
Talking about, I love a squat. Really?
Yes, I have a travel Squatty Potty. I have, it's one of the best inventions ever. There's a lot of health benefits, okay?
Okay.
What? Do you think Dolly Parton has one? That would be country news we all need to know, actually.
Just eat more fiber. Okay.
No, that's not the point of it. The point is that, you have to, it positions you to sit correctly. So it's healthy for you. Go watch the Shark Tank episode on it and learn something.
I have watched it. I watched it the first time it ran.
Really? I mean, come on, Kirsch.
And I was like,
I
how
know
are they? The two things on Shark Tank, boy, we didn't expect to be talking about this, but the two things on Shark Tank that I remember seeing and being like, there's no way this takes off. That did take off. Squatty Potty was one of them. No, not Scrub Daddy. Dude Wipes.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't expecting that one to take off either.
I was like, really? I think it was Mark Cuban got involved in that one. Dude Wipes, and they're still...
Yeah. Well, no, your birthday's in a couple weeks, so I think I know what I'm getting you. Well, you don't knock it till you try it. That's what you say to me all the time.
All right, fine. Get me a Squatty Potty.
I will. So that's going to be the most awkward gift ever, but I'm here for it. What? Stop shaking your head at me.
This kind of went off the rails, and I like it. I love how we sit here, and you'll look at me just straight-faced and say something, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, because I asked you about pickles?
Yeah, you're like, do you like pickles? I'm like, I love
National
pickles.
Pickle Day.
And then what did you say next?
Oh, because, okay, people either love or hate them. And then I said, have you ever had Wahlberg pickles?
So Mark Wahlberg has his own
his
line
family
of
has
pickles?
Yes, and they are the best pickles I've ever had in my entire life.
Where do you get them?
Never, I think Aldi or Walmart. I don't know. Sometimes I have, it's hard to find them. I know, you're probably like, I can't believe we're talking about pickles, but highly recommend, okay?
All right.
I'm just saying, I feel like I'm eating really healthy pickles. I don't know how to describe it. But also, I was thinking of this not only because I looked up and it's National Pickle Day, but my son always wants one. And then I don't think Brady realizes that he's not a fan of pickles until he has it.
Oh, and then he has it and he's like, no.
Yeah. And I was like, why would you do this? You waste food so much. So much food is wasted in my house. It makes me so sad.
Oh, you just wait. Wait till you have a teenager.
Oh, okay. You keep saying that. It's like I'm really not looking forward to when they're teenagers.
It's a wonderful time because you can joke with them and their sense of humor is, adult enough that they get things and whatever. But I'll tell you what, you got to talk about wasted food. My one daughter will go into the pantry. She takes a bowl, like a cereal bowl, right? And she'll go to the pantry and she'll find some chips. And she opens the bag of chips and pours them in the bowl till it's overflowing, and she packs them down enough so they don't fall out. And it's like half the bag of chips, and she takes them to her room and has two of them and then just lets them all sit there in the bowl and then throws them away the next day and leaves the bag of chips wide open in the pantry so they all go stale. It's so great.
I mean, what's funny is I always know which one you're talking about, but I'm actually shocked that Mrs. Kirsch lets them eat in their room.
Again, it's kind of a pick your battles thing. Although
I truly didn't think you let them eat in their room.
Well, we want to get new carpet upstairs, and we've been saying that for probably 7 years. It just hasn't happened yet because there's other things always. But
that's life, yeah.
She said as soon as we get new carpet, no food up there anymore.
That's understandable,
No
so you'll get new carpet by the time they move out for college.
Exactly. That's what we're going to have to do. Let's talk about the bird theory here for a second. It's the way on TikTok they say you can tell if your relationship is doomed. Let me play this for you a second, then I'll elaborate a little bit.
What is the bird theory? This theory is going super viral on TikTok right now because apparently you can tell how strong your relationship is by testing it out. The way you can test this theory is with a very simple prompt of I saw a bird today, and if your spouse turns to you and starts asking questions about the bird, that means your relationship's in good standing.
So that's what she's saying. It's a test to show how strong your relationship is. Someone came up with it a few years ago. It's blowing up, and Google says searches for it just hit an all-time high. Searches for I saw a bird today. So yeah, you're supposed to catch your spouse or your significant other at a time where they're sort of distracted, and you say, I saw a bird today. And if they're just like, okay. You try to sound enthusiastic, like you're kind of excited that you saw this bird. And if they match your excitement and ask questions like, what kind of bird? It means they're a keeper. If they ignore you and they're not interested, then then your relationship is doomed, apparently.
I mean, okay, so maybe my husband and I both would ask what kind of bird, but I'm not asking any follow-up questions after that.
We should try this. We should, you know what? Tonight.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because that's ridiculous.
What do you think? Okay, if he's watching a movie and you're like, I saw a bird today.
I think he might say so. Cool. Good for you. What kind of bird? He might ask what kind of bird.
So there might be a follow-up question?
But not after that. That made it seem like you're supposed to ask, like, where was it? What was it doing? What kind of bird? Like, that's the way she just made it sound like you were supposed to have a full-on conversation about seeing an imaginary bird.
Well, she says if they match your excitement and ask questions like what kind of bird.
I think this is ridiculous. I don't know. Okay, unless it was like a cool story about a bird, seeing a bird, like cardinals, right? When you see cardinals, it's supposed to be a loved one visiting you. That's cool. But like, bald eagle's cool too. But, you know.
Turkey vulture.
No. What if I said I almost hit a bird today? Actually, he would say that's pretty on par for me.
Yeah,
but
actually, he'd be like, okay, cool, another one? No, this is, I saw a bird today.
I have nothing else to say but laugh, and I just don't think this is going to test my relationship.
I think we should try this tonight. Record it on your phone and then get permission to play it back on air. I'll do this with Mrs. Kirsch. You do it with your
married.
husband.
Do we need permission?
Yeah, well, to air, yeah, he could sue you. He could be like, I didn't want to be on air. Record it. Try it tonight. Sitting around. I saw a bird today, and see where it goes.
You know, in the off chance he's listening, he'll be ready.
Oh, that's true. I don't think Mrs. Kirsch is listening, so.
I know, don't we feel so loved?
Well, they have to hear our stupid faces, 24/7. So
you have to hear our face? That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense over there.
Yeah, I feel bad for them. So,
okay.
This is
I
their
didn't know
break
you could hear faces.
Yeah, this is their break from us. George Strait's on the way. Tim McGraw and Joe Nichols coming out too. Let us know if you try the I Saw a Bird today.
Kirsch,
and text us whether your relationship is doomed or not.
I realized this missed opportunity. I should have just asked you this to see if our relationship was doomed.
We're not in a relationship.
We're in this relationship. Yes, this morning show relationship.
I think we need therapy. It's Kirsch and
I
Emily.
offered John Boy to do that for us, and he'd be the therapist, but you said no.
That would be the worst therapy ever. He'd be like, go to work. Do your thing. Oh, my favorite advice of his. I don't know if you ever got this one, but he told me this yesterday. He said, Kirsch, don't suck. Classic hit country, 103.9, The Maverick. You shared this story, which I was fully entertained by, but you were not by any means. Let me just recap this. Is that okay?
That's fine. I just regret telling you anything off air.
Well, it all ends up on air. No, this is good because you told me yesterday, see if I get this right, in the middle of the night, 2 nights ago, not last night, the night before.
Correct.
Your husband was snoring and you reached over and tapped him gently to get him to stop snoring. But
because when he moves his head to the other side, it helps for some reason, at least for me.
Yeah, there you go. So
that's all I cared about at the time.
You tapped him gently, but yesterday he woke up. Well, apparently in the middle of the night you poked the bear because he woke up yesterday and he was hot. He was ready to go, and he said that you had committed violence and abuse towards him, and he was dead serious about it, right?
Yes, and then he was, and he was mad at me. I feel like I barely spoke to him yesterday.
So what's the update? I need to know.
Well, it went from smacking him, hitting him, to then punching his stomach. I was like, oh, that's a new one. Yeah, but really, he was like, I heard what you said on the radio, and you definitely hit me. And I was like, oh, you listened for once. Okay. He goes, I walked into people's houses, which sounds really creepy, but that's just what he does for a living. It's, his job. And he goes, and I just said, can you believe my wife hit me and decided to tell it on the radio? I was like, I know you're joking now. Like, that's okay.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, no, it was still a whole thing. And needless to say, we did not sleep together last night because I wanted to sleep and not be accused of violence.
Oh, the level of drama. I love it.
Do you? Because I don't.
Because it went from, I love how your version is I tapped him lightly, and his is you punched me in the stomach. Tomorrow that's going to be like, now he's saying that like I came out.
I ran him over with a car.
With a sword and was hitting him in the middle of the night or something like that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's marriage, right? We all have these silly little arguments.
But we don't have those ones.
I'm doing my best, okay?
Our drama level is lower than yours, clearly.
Wow, you're making me reevaluate so many things right now.
We're just like, okay. You tapped me last night. Was I snoring? Yes. And then it's usually, oh, sorry about that. I'm so sorry if I kept you up.
Oh, what's that like? You guys don't wake up and choose violence? What's that like?
No, we don't.
This is like the one time we do.
I'm Kirsch. That's Emily. What do you do when you go out? You said this story reminded you of something you wanted to do with me?
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, so I saw this story about, Eli Manning, right? He's apparently a famous quarterback and went to Ole Miss.
What's his name?
Eli Manning.
Never heard of him.
What? Okay, well.
No, I know who Eli Manning is, yeah.
Okay, so Jackson Dart, he is in the NFL, I guess. I don't know who he is, but I do know this story is something that I would definitely try to do. So it seems that he reached out to Eli Manning and asked if he can get Jackson reached out to Eli asking if Eli could get him a reservation at Fort Charles, some prime rib, tonight at 6:30. And he told him, no, that's not part of the deal. Eli did. He said, I'm happy to help out, but I'm not your reservations guy. But it just reminded me that I will totally name drop you or call you to further my advantage for something I want.
It doesn't work?
I know I need to try it. I've thought about it because there's times where I'm like, oh, if this was Kirsch or he was here, he would just be able to walk on in, you know?
Here's the thing. I don't have connections.
You do, though.
I just pull off, like... The thing I've found in life is if you walk into a place or if you call a place and you act like you know what you're doing, people just there, oh, he must be somebody, and they let you in.
Yes, I know. I've done that many a times where you just act like you know what you're doing. However, but I feel like the super duper fancy places, I would have to name drop you.
Which kind of place? I don't know. Where are you trying to go?
The Lewis Center Kroger.
Oh, well, yeah, they don't let you in there. If
I'm trying to go through the express checkout, okay?
They have a guy at the front door. They're like, hey, when you get to the Kroger, they're like, do you know Kirsch?
Yeah, I believe it.
Show me a picture of you and Kirsch together. Okay, you can come in.
I'll be like, he's holding my wedding dress in this one. He was the best bridesmaid ever.
I was a bridesmaid in your wedding. It was pretty good.
So I want to ask our listeners, what is the best name drop story they've ever used? And did it actually work? Or did it fail? Kind of like, one of these days, I joke about dropping John Boy's name around Nashville, but one day I might actually get the courage to do it, and we'll see how that goes for me.
I hope it goes well. Do you have any name droppers that you can drop on somebody to get some help? Who are your go-to, famous or powerful people around Central Ohio? Text us, 877-937-1039. I think I have something to worry about.
Why is that, Kirsch?
So here's what happened. It's something my wife said specifically that was very concerning. Here's what happened. She got in her car the other day and she started it and it said it had low coolant. So low antifreeze, right?
Yep.
So I was like, okay, we probably should get it looked at, see if there's a leak, whatever. But for the time being, I'll just go to the Advanced Auto Parts down the street and buy some antifreeze and top it off, and it should be fine for the time being. So I went there, and I came home, and I came in, and I set the jug of antifreeze down, and she goes, oh, antifreeze. That's the stuff all the women use to poison their husbands.
So she's a true crime junkie? That's all I take from it. That is what I take from it. She's a crime junkie. She loves true crime.
I just looked at her. I was like, wait, this is the first thing that comes to your mind when I have antifreeze. This is what the ladies use to poison their husband. She's watching too many Lifetime movies, or I'm about to die.
Kirsch, okay, one, she would never tell her plan to actually kill you if she was going to kill you. So you're safe, okay? Two, she would never kill you. And... three, honestly, yeah, I see where she's coming from. That would have been my first response too. It's, you know what? Lifetime movies make you prepared. True crime gives you tips on how to stay safe.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well,
you're not gonna die. You're fine.
If she makes me a smoothie or something like that and says, "Hey, I made you a smoothie," I'm gonna be like, I'm not drinking that.
Kirsch, my husband would have to be worried about that because I don't cook.
Oh, that's true.
I actually did try to make him something once, and he was like, I'm not touching that. And I'm like, really? You think I could, one, survive without you? But two, I would never. Here's
what was even more concerning about this whole story. So I was telling over the weekend at a soccer match, one of the other soccer dads, his name's Brad, I told him that same story, and he goes, you know what's crazy? There's two guys I know whose wives actually did that.
Are you serious? What?
What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I know two guys whose wives tried to poison them with antifreeze. I'm like, holy crap. What kind of circles do you run in, Brad?
Yeah, Brad. Tell me more. I need to know. I'm very intrigued.
I know.
I have to join a soccer match in my rain suit.
He lives over in Westerville. They're a little crazy in Westerville, I guess.
Or he's just hanging with the wrong people. But it's okay. We all have those friends.
We're going to go back and talk about this, this antifreeze story that I brought up a few minutes ago, where I bought antifreeze this weekend, and I brought it home, and my wife was like, oh, antifreeze, that's the stuff all the women use to poison their husbands with.
Does she read a lot of mystery novels?
She does, and she also watches a lot of Lifetime movies.
So I don't actually know anymore if you should be scared or not. But I really think you're fine. You're going to be marked safe. It's fine. Marked safe from your wife trying to poison you.
I asked you to text us or text me what your thoughts on this were. Is she trying to kill me, or is she watching too many Lifetime movies? Leanne says, don't give away our secrets, Mrs. Kirsch. Okay.
Oh, this is what they're going to reference when they come looking for who killed you.
Pete says, I'm thinking you're too late for your trip to the jewelry store. Hashtag he went to Jared.
That's so funny.
One of my favorites on here says, just buy a new car at this point and call it a day. Another one says, oh, this one's good. It says, the best part about Mrs. Kirsch making you go buy the antifreeze is that she got you to buy it so it can't be traced back to her. That's next level.
That is next level. See, Mrs. Kirsch, you know what you're doing.
Prayers, buddy. I'd watch any drinks she hands you. Sleep with one eye open. I have one that says, cancel your cable subscription.
That's accurate.
So she can't watch Lifetime anymore.
But she can read it and she can listen.
Oh, man.
Now, you're fine. She would never do that to you. But again, it's always the ones you never suspect, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, uh-oh.
Just be super nice to her forever.
Especially over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
At least until I can get rid of the antifreeze in the garage.
Yeah, keep track of how full it is and just keep a picture so you know when it when you're using it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
When it decreases, just keep a picture.
Like parents do on their liquor bottles, just to make sure. But I'm doing it on the antifreeze in the garage.
There you go. You'll be fine.
Oh my God.
I got you.
It's Kirsch and Emily. Early this morning, she hit me with this story, and I was like, you know what?
You shook your head a lot like you are right now. So I
shook my head at this. Let me just put it this way. Let me do a disclaimer. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Portions of this broadcast may not be suitable for younger listeners.
Yeah, that's actually really appropriate. I'm so glad you said that. Thank you. And so Jessica Simpson has a little hack for you for a better singing voice.
Because Jessica Simpson is who we should all be taking advice from.
Look, that girl is smart, okay? I mean, maybe not for this story I'm about to tell you, but she is a smart businesswoman. I'll give her that. Okay.
And everybody knows her for being such a wonderful singer.
She's a really good singer.
She's okay. All right.
Well, anyway, it's about to get better because of this hack. She said that snake sperm has improved her singing. Her vocal coach recommended she start drinking a Chinese herb thing that she revealed.
Hold on.
The special beverage has some unconventional ingredients, but thinks she's experiencing the benefits of snake sperm.
Mom, I just want to apologize. If you're listening on the app over in Pittsburgh right now, you sent me to the esteemed Bowling Green State University for 4 years to study broadcasting and communications so I could get on air with Emily and... What?
Yes. So if you want a good vocal, you got to drink that snake sperm. And it's like honey, apparently. That's good for your voice.
Right? I mean, come on. We all knew that.
I have lots of questions, but I know we were joking this past weekend about trying different things, but I'm not trying this. No, not trying. Well, so I'm going to let you know that right now.
Here's my question on this one. Like, who's the first person who was like, you know what? I really want to improve my vocals, my singing voice. So, I could try honey, or I could try like a warm throat tea or something like that. Or bring that snake over here. Bring him. Yeah, like, what?
You're right. I want to know how this came about, but I also don't want that in my Google history. So I'm good on researching that. Yeah. Well, your face right now it's so funny.
I wish I could wish we were on TV. That's seriously how my face feels.
At least she's being honest, I guess.
Let's just chalk this up as one more bad decision that Jessica Simpson has made.
What other bad decisions has she made?
Nick Lachey.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. But
you thought I wasn't going to come up with anything. Kirsch and Emyle, Classic Hit Country 103.9 The Maverick. Emily, how much do you think AI is actually going to take over the world?
I'm like 50-50.
I think there's a lot that AI can't do, but I'm a little worried of where things are going.
Like AI can't be sipping margaritas somewhere, right?
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's very true. So bot breakups are now a thing.
Of course they are.
Seems that Gen Z is outsourcing the hardest part of dating, which is breaking up. They're leaning on AI for that. So a survey found that 41% of Gen Z respondents said they've used AI to help end a relationship. That includes writing breakup texts, apologies, and even managing conflicts.
Okay. Well, so we have no feelings or souls anymore. Got it.
No, it's just like let them do the hard part and nobody has to think about it. So what I wanted to do is see how this would sound.
Okay.
Can you open up ChatGPT on your phone or your computer or whatever over there? And I just want to see what would happen if you tell it to write a breakup text to me.
Okay.
And see what it says. Can you just type that in real quick and see what happens?
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Okay, what did it spit out? This is Emily breaking up with Kirsch if we were a couple.
Kirsch, this isn't easy to say, but I need to be honest with you. You're funny, you're loyal, and you make great radio.
Aw.
But I need more than punchlines and podcast ideas in a relationship. I need someone who listens with intention, not just someone waiting to deliver their next dad joke.
Hey-o.
I need depth, not just impressions. I've realized I've been holding space for something that isn't fully there. And that's not fair to either of us. I care about you deeply.
Oh.
But this version of us can't be my future. I hope you understand.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm heartbroken. Okay, you want to hear what it did? I said to write one, me breaking up with you if we were a couple. Are you ready?
Gosh, okay, yes.
Emily, I'm going to be straight with you. This isn't working for me anymore. I've felt more frustrated and disconnected than happy, and this is not how I want to live.
Oh my gosh, this is so mean.
You're fun, sure, but it constantly feels like I'm dating someone who can't take anything seriously. I need a partner, not a distraction.
Oh my goodness, mine was so nice compared to yours.
I brought things up and nothing changes. I don't want to keep repeating myself or hoping you'll grow into someone more emotionally present. That's not fair to either of us. I'm done. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for, but I'm out. Take care.
All right. Well, you know what? The end is to the point. I really appreciate that, Kirsch.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
More than punchlines and podcast ideas. That was phenomenal. Hey-o.
Mine was so nice.
All right, so we're going to play a little game here. Is it a country song or a Craigslist ad? You got on Craigslist and
I've seen some things. I can't unsee. I'm genuinely concerned for humanity after reading some of these Craigslist posts to make this game.
You're going to give me a country lyric or a Craigslist post, and I have to guess which one it is, right?
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? Let's just go for it. What do we got? 5 of them?
5 of them, yes. Okay, first one. Anybody interested in cash and hand work must have an inner or outer belly button.
That's a Craigslist ad.
Yes, it is. I had to throw that in one because it was just so insane.
Okay. What other kind of belly button is there?
I'm concerned what kind of work that is.
Yeah, I guess that should be where my concern is too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
You, Kirsch, because you're okay. Anyways, she was last seen out on the town at a karaoke bar.
That's a country song.
Yes, it is. But I did see a Craigslist one previously like that.
Misconnection?
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, there's misconnections in here. I should have said that. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Picture in the glove box and a 6-pack in the bed.
That's a Craigslist ad.
No, that's a Blake Shelton song.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Blake. I was like, that sounds like a fun Craigslist ad to me.
Okay.
2 more?
Yes, we were able to communicate to one another that our mission on this planet was to figure out how humans replicate.
Whoa, okay. That is a Craigslist ad.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I should also mention that this post said you had the most amazing badonkadonk.
But
I'm not kidding.
The
I'm
most
not kidding.
amazing badonkadonk. I need to get on Craigslist and just start
I should
reading.
have used that. That would have got you with a country song.
Yeah,
what
right.
was I thinking?
Honky tonk.
I want someone to be naked in the woods with me and to ruin the wedding.
Oh, I'm not 100% sure which one this could be. I want somebody to be naked in the woods with me and to ruin the wedding. Oh, please tell me that's a Craigslist ad.
It is, yes.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to respond to that because I want to go to that wedding and to see what
They
happens.
should also mention that they would protect them from their family. So
This is so good. Okay, well, there's some wild stuff happening out there. Was this all out of Columbus?
no.
Whew. That's actually
Mark's safe.
relieving.
Well, I got to thinking, and there's so many things I could ask you, and I just felt like this was appropriate for some reason.
Okay.
What is the most redneck thing you've seen at a party?
Oh, the most redneck thing I've ever seen at a party. A lot of these would probably come from my days at Bowling Green. Seeing people do things at parties where I'm like, okay, I was at a party not too long ago where somebody did shake up, like, I think it was a bush latte, if you will.
Okay.
And bite the can, and it just sprayed everywhere. And I was like, okay, that's strong.
That's very redneck.
That's
And-
very redneck. And it was at a very, very nice place. I was like, okay, that's not...
Kirsch, you're telling me my house is really nice?
That did not happen at your house.
I know. I was hoping not, actually.
Your house is nice, though.
I would have filmed
What
it if
about
it
you?
did.
What's the most redneck thing? I feel like you've got
Mine
some
does not even-
stories.
Well, I have a bunch of stories. I'm just kidding. I mean, I might. I just wanted to say that to throw you off. So, I have seen a couple of things. I've seen a toilet used as a cooler.
Okay.
And I've also seen a cooler used as a toilet. And I'm really, as I say this out loud, I'm really questioning who I hang out with.
Yeah, I am too. Was it the same
honestly.
person?
No,
Oh,
that's what's
okay.
sad.
That would be even more interesting if it was the same person who tossed
I'm
the
sitting
cold
here
beers
like-
in the commode and then peed in the
I
cooler.
kind of wish I was like, oh, Kirsch just one-upped me on this, but now I'm kind of feeling like I might have just won that. I don't know.
I didn't know it was a competition, but at the same time, you
everything's
definitely
a
won that. You
competition.
got somebody peeing in a cooler. Was there beer in the cooler?
Yes, there was.
Oh man. Well, hopefully
I
it was
wasn't the-
pee.
I mean, I think it was. I didn't really ask questions now that you're saying
Was it a
that.
guy? Was he sitting in the cooler?
It was a guy, but it would have been more impressive if it was a girl, let's be honest.
He was sitting in the cooler. He's like, whoops a daisy. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh my gosh, no, I haven't seen that. Wow, okay. Should have had a bush light in hand, right?
Word to the wise. Never go to a party at Emily's house.